wild, crazy adventure, and it's just going deeper every time. Every time we start these videos, I am more excited than I was last. We've gone to the graveyard. We found one of these spears, and we've learned a lot about, well, we've learned some about why they're built. They're all built for a greater purpose by some people, and there's this council of 3, and the dean might be implemented in some way. Implicated. Implemented, same thing. And I think introductions are always long, so let's keep it there. We need to get out of here now. We got a password last time, so I think we can just use it. Please enter authorization code to begin. 1028 or 1028. Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation. So this was the thing that made everything flow last time. It made everything hover, but it seems like it didn't do it this time. Interesting. Okay. Well, then let's get out of here. Oh. No getting out yet. I guess I went a little bit too quick there. So let's see. Very interesting. We will go down again, and it was armed and it was ready, but we had to pull the lever. There we go. We have to tap the lever. I'm sorry. I think I've gotten pretty good at tapping that without causing too much noise. Preparing to run experiment 12, cycle 78. So this is possibly a whole different thing that might happen now. And we do have a problem. We do need to find an entrance to a very specific layer or tomb that might lead us to our mother. Maybe this will help us. Last time we were helped by some rocks being moved away from us, for us. Maybe this will help us in some other way. Let's go. Let's see. Spear hermetically sealed. Magnetic transducer coils charging. Accumulating voltaic cells. Commencing experiment 1291. Are you as stoked as me? I really want to know what's gonna happen. We probably won't find out until we get out, but then again I might be wrong. Is this gonna shut off all the electricity? Oh, they all point upwards now. I wonder if we could have done this. Oh, there are lightning coils. That did help us, see? Just as we suspected, but for what purpose? Because I am pretty sure that they weren't conducting experiments to see if they could use like lightning coils to attract lightning to then make a ladder fall down. Like, yeah, it doesn't seem very likely. So maybe they'll tell us, we'll figure out why, what it's for, or maybe we just have to ignore it and say like, oh, now we can move on. Radioactive safety margins cleared. Procedure 12 completed successfully. Decompressing spherical chamber. Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. How is that healthy? Like, how can you say, oh, now it's healthy time, go out and smoke? What? Go out and draw some fresh air. Yeah, go out. All of that makes sense, but the smoking part, yeah. But that just means we can leave, and it's probably a pun. You know, it's not. It's probably a joke. It's supposed to be misguided. I wonder what it did. At least it wasn't. At least I wasn't covered in splasm. In plasma. No splasms. What's plasma? It's like that's so. But you know what a splasm is. Like everybody knows what a splasm is. So at least you weren't covered in spasms. That would have been way worse. You can wash off plasma, but spasms, you never get that off your coat. Okay, so let's get out again and crawl that ladder. Oh, leave tunnel. Yes, please. But this place, we haven't gotten in here yet. And we have the silent explosives from Susie. So I'm feeling like at some point we're gonna bust out of there. I don't think we're gonna bust in. I think there's a good chance we might bust out. But who knows? Well, I guess we'll find out. Jenny, did you find the entrance? Not yet. Jenny was hesitant to share her discovery, but Susie might have vital information. Yes, sharing is caring, sweetie. Just open up. It's not gonna make your work less worth. It's good to share. Ooh. So we discussed last time that the lab equipment is very akin to Susie's. So let's ask her about that. Where did you really get the parts to build your machines? I told you, there's a warehouse full of them at my father's factory. And that's the only place you've seen equipment like that? Well, yeah. Where else would I have seen it? Trust Susie. Did the Glads Corporation ever build underground labs? No, I don't think so. Why would they? To hide them? Or who? From who? From whom? I think it's whom. I don't know. It's such a difficult thing, and it just makes me feel like such a putz trying to. Like, it's been so well written, the game so far, and I don't think my grammatical skills can even come close to it. So yeah, I should probably just be quiet. I have to go. Keep out of sight and let me know if you see anyone. I will. Good luck, Jenny. So it's interesting that we get these choices. We can trust or not trust Susie. Oh, it looks like someone at a rock concert. I like it. And I wonder how big of an effect that actually does have on a game. I don't know. Okay, first the wrong way. First down here. Yeah, because we can M this place up and possibly find a new piece of a whole new postcard. Oh, yes. Wonderful. So, I think we needed 7 pieces for that. So 1 out of 7, good start. Oh, here we go. We're looking for some stone arches, ancient arches, I think. Like a stone gate of some sort. And this certainly looks like it. And we're also looking for an angel of death. And I think this is the statue. You can see to the right, there's the finger. It used to be one of the other statues, but it's broken. Good thing that we didn't need that one for the puzzle we did last time. That would really have been difficult. Beyond a fallen angel. This is it. The entrance must be through here. I think you're right. Okay, coffee time. Stop. Coffee time. Oh, yes. Another coded message in another hidden laboratory, a secret tunnel under the graveyard. How long had these things been in Arthurton? Who was responsible for them? And how was all of this connected to the Dean's murder? All very valid. Very good questions. Cup, you stay there. Good cup. Am I the only one that kind of starts relationships? Not relationships, but like with objects? No, I can't. That word's gone. Inanimate objects. That's the word. Those are, yes, there we go. Took a while because like I will tell my cops just like if I put it down and it does that thing where it's like, oh, you didn't put me down correctly, so I'm gonna spin a little bit and then like make that sound and then end up standing correctly. I will tell it to be quiet or tell it to stop dancing or something like that. Am I the only one that does that? And if so, please don't tell me. But if you do it too, please leave a comment because it will make me feel less strange. But then again, I like strangeness. So maybe that's not good. But then at least we'll be together about it. Okay, here we go. Through the crumbled arches. Those were the ones we were looking for. Past the wooden gates. This must be it. That white flash they do all the time. That's revelation flash. Now all I have to do is find the biggest cross. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. They have a lot of these. Now all I have to do, and oh, good thing we're so quiet. And then the opposite happens. Oh, come on, there's a million crosses here. Jenny, where are you? It's getting really creepy out here. I'm in the old part of the graveyard. Oh no. Every kid in Alphaton knew the graveyard was haunted. Ghosts of early settlers walked among the tombstones late at night. There's a dead something, a dead angel there, waiting to avenge their tragic deaths in the mines. A few months ago, Peggy and Veronica went up there after curfew with some boys, and they were attacked by a ghost. It was probably CJ or something like that. Come on. But it's like total teenagers. Let's go to the graveyard. They were probably hallucinating from all the hairspray. Yeah, that would not. They swore to me, Jenny. They wouldn't lie. I don't believe in ghosts, and the tall tales of a bunch of airheads won't change my mind. Even so, Jenny's skin crawled with goosebumps. I kind of love that feeling, goosebumps. There's something wonderful about it. It might have been her imagination, but the night suddenly seemed a lot darker. Maybe I'll just use Mom's flashlight, you know, just in case. Yeah, it's a really nice light on that flashlight. Okay, so we can move the flashlight to like point at specific things. Okay, let's not scare the birds away. They were here before us, so we can let them stay and be birds. You know, there's no reason to. Oh, we have to crawl here. Okay, so this is probably where it starts being important. No. Okay. That seems... I thought that would be important, but it wasn't. There's definitely gonna be something up here somewhere. Like a face or something like that. Oh. Earthquake? Yeah. We knew it was unreliable. Not now. Not now. Okay. Oh, we have to tap it. Yeah, okay, of course. It's dead. unable to see more than a few inches ahead. Our trembling adventurer had no choice but to edge forward, very slowly. Okay, respect for that. Usually, like until now, it's been like he would tell us that he would go on, and our trembling adventurer had no choice but to turn around and leave this place, and then Jenny would be like, no, we're going forward. But they've stopped doing that. It's lost its charm. Let's like move forward, and I like that. Respect. Let your darlings die. It was fun for a while. Yeah, this doesn't seem suspicious at all. Oh great, there's a light here. Why is there a light here? And it's... what are those sounds? And like, there's a light here, and it's one of the lights that you have to, like, with a lighter, it's a flame. It doesn't burn forever. What is that? It's coming from the open grave. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's just that man, we met him before. I think we met him before, did we? No. And why did the flashlight suddenly work? Oh, wait. You're not a ghost. Also, how did you get up here? The staircase, you raised it after you went up here? That's suspicious. You scared the life out of me. Sorry. We didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't realize anyone else was here. Oh, that's okay. This place is terrifying in the dark. Indeed. So the reason I said sorry there instead of... I don't believe we did anything wrong, so that's not necessarily... You shouldn't say sorry for something like... But it's just... People will approach you differently if you approach them nicely. Like if you're like, oh, I'm sorry about that, then people will be like, oh no, actually it's my fault. But if you start shouting at them, they'll start shouting at you. Usually if you are nice to someone, or you have to call someone on the phone and there's a problem, even if they are in the wrong, just start out nicely. There are people too, and usually you get much further like that. And then after they tried your patient and they simply won't listen and they simply won't help you and it simply is their fault, then you can start shouting because they've earned it by then. Anyway, oh, that's okay. Yeah, okay, we'll read that. I really need to stop working nights. Yeah. What are you doing out here after curfew? Actually, why are you allowed here after curfew? I don't know if I can trust this guy. Master of disguise, master of manipulation. That sounds most fun. I was Sniffle, here to visiting my dad. I guess the time got away from me. Oh, you're the LeClue girl, aren't you? Well, you poor old man, what a horrible way to die. Yeah, I don't really like to talk about it. But this guy doesn't seem to blame our dad for what happened. Blown into 1,000 people. Oh, I don't like him anymore. What a way to go. No chance to say goodbye. Boom, gone. Just like that. Okay, seriously, mind your... What? This situation you're in, what the... Gone just like that. An absolute tragedy. And the pain. Can you imagine that? Nothing left of him. Hardly seemed worth digging the hole. That's not... What? No, that's terrible. Also, if it went that fast and an explosion, usually they are very fast, and nothing left of him, so far as he would have died in like a millisecond or less, that wouldn't have hurt. Well, you're digging a big hole right now. Yes, ma'am. Regulation size 6 feet, not an inch less. So it's for the dean. Oh, or is it? Because we haven't spoken about this, and when I say spoken, I haven't said anything. But we were told that Jenny kind of made a big scene at the funeral, and somehow she knocked over the casket with the dean inside, and that like lid wasn't secured enough, and it fell off. So everybody saw the dean. What's weird is that when we saw the dean, something was very wrong with him. Like, there was some black clot on his neck. Something very non-natural. Not something you'd get from falling from a height. But nobody ever said something. We haven't heard any talk about that. So, was that actually the dean's body we saw? Or was it actually the dean's body at the funeral? Because someone would have said something if they all saw it. I think that's very interesting, and if we get to look at the corpse, it might have changed or might be very different now. The name's Matt. The second T is silent. Matt. Sure, sounds like an interesting job, Matt. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions about it? Of course. So, he minds. He does mind if we ask him, but apparently he's not good with words. He seems harmless though, and he said something about he would be happy to do it for the company. That seems weird. He seems harmless though enough, and I just need to be sure he's not working for the man in the black. Oh, the interrogation of Matt, the gravedigger. Dun dun dun. 6 clues to find. Matt. Yeah, that seems suspicious. It's been glued on top, haven't it? I think so. There's something underneath. Oven tea. That's interesting. Imposter? Possibly. You told me your name was Matt? It is, isn't it? Well then, who is Oven and why are you wearing his shirt? Oh darn it, it's fallen off again. Owen was the old groundskeeper. He died digging a grave. Turned out to be his own. Budget cuts. You're wearing a dead man's shirt? Seemed ashamed to waste it. He didn't need it anymore. I like that kind of view on life. Okay. Still possibly an imposter. Oh, wait, there's something here. Blood? Is that blood? Blood? Where? It's all over your clothes and shovel. Oh, that's good old Arthurtonian red clay. Impossible to wash out. One of the hazards of the job. Why are you digging a grave in the middle of the night? Well, they have to go somewhere. The bones. The what? It's a problem with building a graveyard on top of an old mine. Ground's always shifting. Before you know it, bones are sticking out all over the place. We have to rebury them. It's bad for business. Well, maybe something else is hidden underneath that rumbles. That's terrible. Could be worse. Could be dead. Like all these poor souls. Miss Smith over there, bitten by a badger. Wouldn't want to go that way. Right there's Mr. McAfee. Set himself on fire baking biscuits. And there's your dad, of course. Your poor dead dad. Dead. Dad. Are you finished? What is wrong with him? There you go again, talking about the dead. He knows everything about this place. That might be useful. Okay, so I think we have... Oh, no? Was there something? We have that part of him. Has seen the man in black. Why would his gloves provoke that question? Have you seen anyone suspicious lurking around tonight? Yeah, other than us. Oh well, there was this one girl, a girl. She scared the life out of me, really made me jump. Oh wait, no, that was you, wasn't it? Thank you. You really have to forgive me, my memory isn't what it used to be. He doesn't seem like he's very old. Oh, let's em your pants then. Ah, why do you have quartz in your Maffetonian super quartz? No, okay, it's a flower. Belly's perennies, the common daisy, purpose unknown. Why do you have a flower in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me? No, I always keep one in there in case of emergency. People like to leave them by graves as a tribute. You should take it for your dad, who's dead. Yeah, oh, can that implicate us somehow? No, we'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, we took it. Interesting to see if that has any... There we go, there's one more here. If that means anything. Paper? A note from the man in black. What's that stuck to your boot? Oh, I don't know. Could have come from anywhere. Beyond a fallen angel. What now? Under the crumbling arches. You've lost me. The entrance is buried there. Does that mean anything to you? Oh, is this a poem? I love poems. You want to hear one of mine? No. I'm good, thanks. I really wanted to hear one of his. Okay, last one. And I would guess it was... Oh, I thought it was that arm because he's hiding it on his back. Okay. Where is the biggest cross? There sure are a lot of people buried here. Well, if they keep dying, we'll keep burying them. Do you know which of these graves has the biggest cross on it? Now there's one I've never heard before. Biggest cross. No, can't say I do. They've all got the same size, I'd say. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you have any idea how I could find it? You know, you might want to look at the statue up there. It has a list of all the famous miners buried here. It might help you find what you're looking for. Famous miners. Interesting. I think it's safe to say he doesn't know anything about the man in black. Or he could be lying. Well, thanks, Matt. It's been good to chat. But, you won't tell anyone you saw me here after curfew, will you? My granddad wouldn't be very happy with me. Saw who? I didn't see anyone. Aw, thanks, Matt. No, if you'll excuse me. I got a statue to investigate. Oh no, you can't go up there now. It's far too dangerous. I'll be fine, thanks. Absolutely not. If you slipped and fell, I couldn't have that on my conscience. Come back tomorrow during the day. I'll give you a guided tour. Damn, I'll have to find another way to get up there. And the flashlight just super works now. Okay, so let's get down or back. Can we still control this? Yeah, but that doesn't help us in any way. Feels like we could take that way up, but apparently that's what we can't do. Also feels like there's much more light here suddenly. There we go. I thought it was in a tree. Okay, there we go. Can we reach it? Inspect tree. Much like those buried in the graveyard, this tree had died a long time ago. Be careful, Mr. Crow. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. Oh, does it now? How would we manage to make it fall over? Can we run really crazily into all of these crows and it would go up there? They would all land on the same tree and that will help us? Seriously? Really? Okay. I thought I was saying something silly. Interesting. Indeed. Let's run. Shout at them. Dance. Shout and dance. There we go. Oh, okay. One more time. There we go. Hopefully. Don't see how we could get any more up there. Good. Good, good, good. Another case cracked. That's why you should never abandon a thought. Sometimes your craziest thoughts might just be the ones that lead to, well, wherever you're trying to go. Oh, we have to crawl here. Okay, I see. We'll crawl all the way up. And then balance out here. Very slowly. Okay, we can finally get to the statue. Let's go very... Oh, excuse me 1 second. There we go. Here we go. I thought we'd find something here. Oh. Mr. McAfee, how did you get down here? Oh, I'm so sorry, Matt. Yeah, we've hidden ourselves again. You're very good at that. Must have been the wind. Where did we hide? Haha. Oh, okay, I thought it was behind that thing that's shaped like dust. That was close. Hopefully this statue can help me find the biggest cross. Oh, okay. In honor of the brave miners buried here, who gave their lives so Arthathon might thrive. Might thrive? Thrive. Jenny had heard the tragic tales of a catastrophic cave-in that closed the mines under Arthathon. Everyone blamed the miners for ignoring safety procedures. Most were crushed instantly by falling rocks. Others had not been so fortunate. Trapped with no water, no food, no light, they were condemned to a slow and painful death. Oh, okay. Totally thought that was the clue we were looking for. It is not. So this must be the clue we're looking for. They would likely... Ooh, sticker. There we go. Graveyard sticker. In memorial. Chilton, the light that carried should never be... The light they carried shall never be extinguished. And Bush, they fed empty billies with the finest gruel. Bellies. Okay. It's a tribute to some of the families who worked in the mines. Yeah. I see. Right here. In memorial doth masters of metal and Blum, they mapped the path to progress. Nothing about graves or crosses here. No, it's surely the biggest one. In memoriam? I know, yeah. Perhaps. Okay, cross. Carvers of tunnel rock, unmatched in strength and size, and rust, as quick with a pickaxe as they were with a joke. Cross. Carvers unmatched in size. Jenny read the words to herself again. Strength and size. The biggest cross. They didn't mean a cross on a grave. They meant a cross in a grave. But who is the biggest cross? The Cross family must be buried in a graveyard below. I've got to work out who was the biggest. Find that grave, find a secret passage to the jail, and save Mom. Boy, I really hope I don't have to dig them up and measure them. The case of the biggest cross. Yeah, that would be a step too far. Oh, it's this way. I really didn't think it was that way. And again with sticky keys. You would think by now that I would have stopped it, but somehow as soon as I'm done, I forget about it. Ooh, there's something hidden here. Right there. It's really nice when you click and it's on the place where you already, like, where you're at. There's one more piece and no further for us. Then it's this way. It's the only way we can go. I feel like there was a bridge here at some point. Oh. Are we not saying anything about that? What's going on here? Oh, okay, here we go. I didn't see this. We'll crawl down ever so slowly. Oh, what's this light? That looks like a key. That skeleton head. Good. Pick up sticker. No, it's just a sticker. Nothing important. Okay, can we shift here? No, shifting does not make us go faster while crawling. Okay, I think we'll go up and over first and then check out what's there. Because the other path seems even longer. But then again, this one seems to go on. Let's search the graves. I'm sure it's not here. Oh. Tap the graves. There we go. And hold it. Nope. Oh. Carina Cross. Aha. Carina Cross. So, I was taller than France. Oh, it's one of those puzzles. So, we know that taller than France. Okay. What an odd epitaph. That's probably, I know what it means, but I'm unsure of the pronunciation. I know I make it look easy, but I'm hanging on for dear life here. Okay, no, it's good to know. You keep doing that. We'll search more graves. Here we go. Well, we'll tap more graves. And hold it. There's one. Casper Cross. Wrong one. Casper Cross. What do you have to say for yourself? I was taller than Helga. Okay, so Carina was taller than Franz and Casper was taller than Helga. Seems the Cross family had quite the rivalry. Oh, I should write it down. I should really write it down. But we'll pretend that we have a chance of remembering it. Because I don't want to write it down. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Surely there's one of them. No. No cross buried here. The search continues. Okay. Can't go that way. Okay, we can go this way. That's good. Jump. And then search here. And one more time. There's Helga. But we know that Helga isn't. Helga Cross. Oh, I have to hold it down for long enough. Here's one. Helga Cross. So we know she's not the tallest because Casper is taller. So right now we know that out of all of the ones we found, Casper is the tallest. Okay, but we have to continue. Here we go. And tab again. So let's see here. What do we find? Nothing. I see a Cooper, a Catman, and a Cole. No cross. Okay. Over here. Oh, it's getting, I think this was where we could have gotten if we took the other path down. So, let's see here if we can find some crosses. But I'm pretty sure Casper's the right one now. France, but we know that Katarina was larger than France, that Helga was larger than Katarina, and that Casper was larger than Helga. So, hello, France Cross. We know you're not. I was taller than Ivan. Okay, that doesn't... There can't be many more crosses to find. Where haven't I looked yet? Is there anything this way? No, but there's something hidden. Oh, come on. There we go. Pick up scrap. Oh, one more piece. Very good. I think that's... How many is that so far? Can we, I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way. Yeah, we need to go down the ladder. I think this is the last place. And I think at the last place we'll find Ivan, and that means Casper is still the lead player here. I really hope my next adventures relies less on the structural integrity of all plant roots. Understandably so. You poor thing. Oh, okay. Here we go. So, is this where we find Ivan? No. I'm going cross-eyed looking for crosses, but there aren't any here. Further down we go. Oh, it pains me so if we have to go all the way up. Oh, but there is a very big grave here. Maybe someone will be taller than Casper. There we go. Because that big grave, surely. Ivan, no, that's the smallest person. Here's another one. Ivan Cross. How tall were you? Casper's a little liar. If Casper's a liar, Ivan wasn't pulling any punches. After an exhaustive search of the graveyard, Jenny had found all of the graves marked cross. Now I just need to work out who was the tallest. Well, that's easy then. Because that must be Helga. Iva says that Casper is a liar. So, who was the tallest? The only thing Casper said was I was taller than Helga. And everybody has said that they were smaller than Helga. So Helga must be the right one. If Ivan isn't lying. Yeah. Lying. There we go. Very easy. If Casper was lying, then Helga must be the tallest. Which means Helga's grave is hiding the secret passageway to jail. So nice getting it the first time. Yeah, can we just teleport? Or are you showing it us? Oh. Yeah. Curse words. We have to go up there. But then again, I like that they're in keeping the integrity. It's not a game where you suddenly are teleported somewhere new. Unless there's like a historic reason. So I like that they don't do it here. It's a good thing. Even if it takes a little time to get up there. And it gives us a pretty good outing, because when we get up here, and I think up here is right here, this is where we'll have to stop for today. Here's Helga Cross. Again, as always, thank you so much for being a part of this. It's a fantastic game, and I hope you're enjoying it just half as much as me. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment. If you just want to say something, leave a comment. If you disliked it, feel free to tell me why. I would love to know. And if you're crazy, super crazy, then you can even subscribe. Take care. Goodbye.